Hey, is your roof leaking? Do you even know? Look, today we're getting ready to kick off 10 videos. We're going to cover roofing, construction like nobody's ever seen. We're going to talk about ventilation, maintenance. Do I need a roofing consultant? How do I really handle an insurance claim? Like, what do I do? I have water coming in. Do I call a contractor? Do I call the insurance? Do I call my neighbor? We're going to go deep on these. We as contractors lately have seen so many bad practices that we have to cover it to help you become aware of all the items that are being completely overlooked. And let's just face it, in today's world, here we are again, COVID, part 2 showing back up, the Sahara dust storm blowing across, looting, rioting, somebody saying something that makes you mad or makes me mad because nobody can agree, and Trump's golfing, Obama's skiing, and Joe's in the basement. And then top all that off, we have thunderstorms, windstorms, and hailstorms. It's just a stressful time for everybody. So we just want to lay down some things to help you, hopefully help you make a better decision with or without us. So look, in these videos, I'm just going to run through these real quick. Common problems about roofs. How do you know, like if you have a roofing problem, how do you really know that the person you're speaking with, or the contractor, the general contractor, or whomever it is, how do you even know what they're telling you is accurate? I mean, you can't trust reviews today because hell, you can go online and buy 1,000 reviews for a few bucks. You can buy likes here and views there. So that's not a trusted source. You shouldn't trust somebody that pushes you into a situation that let's hurry, which is very typical with the insurance carriers. Man, they want you to settle as fast as you can for as low as you can. That is an adjuster's responsibility. He is a fiduciary to the carrier. His main job, other than investigating the claim and trying to come up with a number, is to settle that number for as low as possible. And if that means omitting pipe flashings, wall flashings, step flashing, other items, typical scenarios are where some kind of a flashing, a step flashing or base flashing would meet a wall or intersect another elevation. Most general contractors today don't even know that detail. So they'll run their siding or stucco or all their masonry right down on top of the shingles. But look, any good roofer worth their salt, they can't roof that. It has to be done proper. Almost all the roof leaks today, well, this will sum it up for you. 90% of all roof leaks come from 10% of the roof. That 10% is your walls, pipe flashings, valleys, step flashing, dormers. So some people have air conditioners. Other parts of the country that we work on, people have swamp coolers. Some people have inappropriate exhausting to their roof. So they're introducing chemicals or grease or animal fat. So if you're gonna spend the money, and by the way, today's average residential roof is about $12,000. So that's a lot of money. So if you're gonna spend it, you need to know that you're putting that money in the hands of a good contractor that will do things right. We're gonna further discuss what is a roofing assembly. A roof is just not shingles, felt, and some drip edge. That's only one small part of the roof. The entire roofing assembly is, well, here, this is a perfect picture right here, where we did what we thought was gonna be a simple repair turned out to be a nightmare. We have a local company up here that's blasting. They blasted, they caused all kinds of damage. And so when we fixed that, then it just started rearing its head all the way through. But a roofing assembly actually starts on top of the trusses. So it includes the sheathing. Is it 1x sheathing? Is it 4x8 sheathing? That encompasses the whole roofing assembly. And so you need to understand, like if you're in a hail-prone area like we are here in the Midwest and your house has been roofed 3 or 4 times, you probably need to have new roof sheathing, either remove the existing, or if your house is suitable enough, go over the existing sheathing. Why? Because the shingles all line up. They're all the same. Well, now they're 5 5/8 exposure. So almost all the nail holes are gonna line up. So the chances of you hitting an existing nail hole are pretty high. Most of these guys applying today, they don't lay their roof out, they don't pay attention. Moreover, they don't even remove the felt to inspect that sheathing. So, hey, how do you even know that your decking, 1, is it bad? 2, will it hold nails or fasteners? And is it nailed properly? Here we are in 2020, most communities have adopted the 2018 building codes. These are things that need to be addressed. The other big question is do you need a roof? Maybe you just need a repair, maybe you need maintenance, maybe you just don't do anything. You need somebody who can walk you through that. I'll tell you this, for a lot of people get a new roof, they don't actually need a new roof. Just some maintenance. A lot of people complain about ventilation. Well, quite honestly, there are formulas for that. And we'll get into that later, but some roofs are over-vented. Some roofs have the wrong types of vents used together. I'll share with you a study by very, very reputable guys that made a very strong case about is venting actually even needed? So what does that mean? Well, that means that you could have a conditioned attic space. It could be that your type of structure needs venting over sheathing. We'll look at that. Another possibility is if it's all too overwhelming, maybe you just need a roofing consultant. What's a roofing consultant? An experienced roofing consultant is typically a member of an organization such as IBEC, which is for roofing consultants, wall consultants, waterproofing. We'll put a link up to that site. Great information. What will a roofing consultant do? Well, a roofing consultant's gonna tell you exactly what's wrong. It's disinterested party, essentially. They'll lay out the facts. They'll lay out what you need, what's going on, if you need a roof. If you do need a roof, they'll help you work out through all the details. They'll help you hire your contractor. They'll inspect that contractor's work. So there's really not much downside. You know, typically the cost of a roofing consultant, their fee will probably save you in future headaches. For everybody who's super busy today, time is something none of us can buy. So it's essentially priceless. So that's something to consider too. We're going to address why roofs fail. What causes a roof to fail? Why do you think, oh, well, I have a 30-year roof. Supposedly, I think I'm buying a 30-year roof or 20-year roof or 50-year roof. And why am I replacing it in 10 or 12 years? What's that all about? Again, we're going to go back deeper into ventilation. And we're going to dive deep into ventilation because when it's done right, it can save you money. Not just on a roof, but on your utilities, on your heating and air conditioning. We're going to go over gutters. Let me show you some simple formulas to help you understand what size gutter you need. And why is it that every time you see gutters on somebody's house, they're twisted or coming off, or they just look like crap? Well, we're going to get into that because there's a simple fix for that. And no, I haven't seen any roofer that I recall that uses it. Not one. Roofing components. We're going to go through all the roofing components. Roof styles, roof shapes, kind of helping you calculate what you need on a roof. And then we're going to go super deep on insurance plans. Since here in the Midwest, most people get their roofs done now today by the insurance carrier. We're gonna go real deep on that. We're gonna break down, I'm gonna get a policy out and we're gonna go through it. Help you understand what all the options are, help you learn ACV, the actual cash value, RC or RCV replacement cost. The new scam that's being slid in by the insurance carriers is RPS, Roof Payment Schedule. And if you have that, you need to today call your insurance carrier, cancel that policy and get somebody else, because I promise you, you're getting screwed. Straight out of the gate, you need to get rid of that as fast as possible. We're gonna break down the appraisal process. We're gonna break down some litigation and share some cases that we've been involved in or that we're working on or that we're supporting. Maybe get a lawyer in to share a few things and we're gonna just go deep on that. And then, hey, if y'all have any questions, certainly want your comments, good, bad, ugly, whatever, send them over. And hey, do me a favor too, if you like this video, subscribe, share it. We can give you updates. And if you have things that are not roofing related, send them to us. We'll get the professionals. If we can't answer it, we'll get other professionals that will answer it and help you work through whatever issue you may be having. If it's water intrusion, landscaping, or how do I dry something, or cabinets, or whatever, get in touch and get on the comments down there. So we'll talk to you later and see you on the next video. Thanks.